Hi, Controller
Quack swaps.
here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what I perceive to be a big reason why the hype around Doom Eternal has died down so dramatically in the past year, and what it could do to possibly bring it back up. Firstly, let me say that I absolutely love Doom Eternal. I have dumped thousands of hours into it, and it's been largely the only game I've played for years. So this video is coming from a place of what I'd like to see in the future. And I recognize how much love they've put into the recent content, and I'm not trying to disregard the immense effort they've clearly poured into the game. Hugo and the team have been absolute chads with all of the free content they've been giving us, and just because I have some constructive criticism doesn't take away from what they've accomplished. So what's my issue? Well, I feel that
pacing
hurts Eternal's watchability. I get that most players aren't sweat lords and enjoy peaks and valleys, and I would never want to take
pacing
away from people who enjoy it. But for me, I like short bursts of high-intensity combat, and I think that's what viewers want to watch as well. In the beginning of Eternal, everything looked intense. But these days, nobody wants to watch a 30-minute video full of incidental encounters and arenas that look the same as we've already seen 1,000 times before. What would keep people hooked to watching Doom Eternal content again would be something like the classic slaughter maps. Encounters that are intense as hell all the way through, but keep the entire level short and sweet. We want to watch people shred through an insane arena, not strolling through a bunch of cute incidental encounters. Now, Allstin, in a recent video, brought up a great point that
pacing
is used to prevent desensitization, and he's right. But I think an alternative solution is simply to make shorter levels, because I don't want to be resensitized while I'm playing the game. It's like splitting up a delicious meal with 5-minute breaks every other bite. For sure, it'll make me appreciate the food more, but I'd rather you just let me eat my fill until I'm full, and I'll come back when I'm hungry again. Now, the World Spearmaster level was a step in the right direction, providing intense and creative fights, new environmental hazards, and even totally reworking how certain sections play out. It still feels much too long. I think something like 15 to 20 minute slaughter maps going through the main arenas in a level with intelligent and creative tweaks each wave, like environmental stuff and modified enemies, could be a practical direction for future id content. The lasers have been a great addition. But in the modding community, people have taken things even further, from using battle mode maps to creating custom enemies and interactable environmental hazards. A few amazing examples include UberCringe's Screecher Spirit, which is a spirit that gives the demon it's possessing a Screecher buff, and temporarily buffs all the demons in an arena after you pop it with a microwave beam. Some of my other favorite examples are Proteh and Saleem's connecting shootable triggers to respawning buff totems and lasers, so that the player has to shoot the trigger to deactivate the hazard. Delta found a way to bind buff totems to enemies, requiring you to chase them around the map. Many modders have also modified levels' lighting and skyboxes to give a level a new vibe, such as Payoyo's level that I'm playing in the background right now. Obviously, the best thing that could happen for Eternal would be official mod support, but that's simply not practical. I hope that id can still take some inspiration from the incredible modding community and give us more of what we loved in Eternal. And what we loved was surviving against all odds in non-stop combat that keeps introducing us to new mechanics in new and exciting environments. Memorizing the optimal exploit to maximize the points we get from shooting demons was never a part of what we loved. And while I'm so grateful that id is going out of their way to give us free content, I think they just need to take a minute to reevaluate what we really want. And I can guarantee you it's not another score multiplier. Alright, that's all I got. If you're new here, consider checking out my other videos. I have some videos on the neuroscience of Doom Eternal, and the rest of my videos are mostly UNs of challenging community levels that have never been UN'd on controller before. If you think you'd like watching that kind of stuff, consider subscribing. And to everyone who's been supporting my channel until now, I'm immensely grateful to all of you. Till next time, stay curious.